There was a river, and it was a very powerful river. It flowed endlessly, and at its end it fell into the sea. And as it flowed, it made a roaring sound. And one day the river came across a giant rock in its path, but the river wasn't deterred. It tried to break the rock. It tried again and again, but the rock stood firm. No matter how hard the river pushed, it couldn't move the rock. The river raged for a long time, but slowly it began to calm down. You know why? Because the river realized that strength is not in one powerful strike, but in patience and persistence. So the river started to do something. It started to carve its path around the rock, drop by drop, year after year. At first, the rock mocked the river. It said, "You are wasting your time. Why don't you just give up?" But the river kept at it, drop by drop, year after year, and slowly, the rock started to crumble. The river had worn it down. The rock could not stand firm any longer. It crumbled and fell into pieces. And then the river, with a loud roar, rushed forward and took all those rock pieces to the sea. The river was very happy. It had achieved what it wanted to achieve. It had carved its path through the rock. So friends, this is the story of the river and the rock. And this story teaches us many great lessons. One great lesson this story teaches us is that if we are determined to do something, we should not give up. We should keep trying, no matter how hard it is. The river didn't give up when it saw that it couldn't move the rock in one go. It kept at it drop by drop, year after year, and eventually it succeeded. Another lesson this story teaches us is that we should be patient. The river was in a hurry to get to the sea. It wanted to get there as soon as possible. But it had to be patient. It had to wait. It had to take its time, and that's what it did. It waited, it took its time, and eventually it succeeded. So friends, whenever you face a challenge in your life, whenever you face a rock in your path, remember the story of the river. Remember that you have to be patient, you have to be persistent, you have to keep trying, and you will succeed. You may not succeed in the first attempt, you may not succeed in the second attempt, but if you keep trying, if you keep working hard, if you don't give up, you will succeed. That's what this wonderful story teaches us.